Hi guys, this is the mentor Shorya Goswami. Welcome back to the Legal Vibe. I hope you all are doing well and preparing greatly for your CLAD exam. I know the lighting sucks, but this video was not at all planned. I just gave my last exam of my end semester, and the first year ends. And the first year ends right now. And I have not planned anything, I have not written any script. I just came back to my room from the examination hall and I was feeling so overwhelmed. So I thought, let's record and then let's talk about how was first year and how has NALSAR been. And like for the people who are going to come in NALSAR and for the people who wrote CLAD and are waiting for results. And I'm really sorry for you guys though that you're not getting your results and you have been waiting. But hopefully, for the people who are going to come to NALSAR, maybe this video will contain something you should know. Again, entirely unscripted. Well, जिन वीडियोस के लिए मैं स्क्रिप्ट लिखता हूँ उनमें भी कुछ खास ऐसे होता नहीं है. But again, let's talk unfiltered first year in NALSAR. I remember the first day I came to this college, and even before that, when I got the results, and I was in a mall and I was waiting for the results to come out for CLAD 2024, and I looked at the list. Actually, I could not check my own result, and I asked, there was a couple sitting beside me, I asked them to check my result, and they checked my result and they told me, you have AR 133. And I started crying because I thought maybe I won't get my dream college and anything. And I started crying, I was crying and crying. But again, next day we had our felicitation, and then cut to the day when the first list came out, and I had that thing written on my portal, CLAD 2084 portal, that congratulations, you've been allotted a seat in NALSAR University of Law. And see, I prepared for like 1.5 years, and I was like just stunned to see that. I was like, oh god, what? I made it to NALSAR, what? And like it all used to feel, I'm so sorry, I feel so excited and so emotional right now. But it all felt like a dream. I mean, how come I got selected to NALSAR as a small city guy? I mean, Agra is not probably a small city, but yeah, there was not much exposure. And finally, I'm going to NALSAR University of Law. I mean, such a big name, even to remember and memorize the National Academy of Legal Studies and Research. But yeah, I made it. I made it here. And then cut to the day. I could not believe that day, like seriously, that I got into NALSAR. And cut to the day, I was taking my flight from Delhi to Hyderabad. And I was just jumping, and it was actually again my first time in the flight as well. But again, I was coming to Hyderabad. I was all so nervous. And finally landed in Hyderabad. It started raining too much. And then the next day, when I was coming to college, near NALSAR, when you come near NALSAR, there is a board, NALSAR University of Law, 2.8 kilometers ahead. And I saw that board and I started jumping really bad. And I got so nervous at the moment I entered NALSAR. God, that was one of a feeling. I never felt that great in my life. Seriously. Came to NALSAR, got admission. I mean, I never thought, for the first day I came in here, I didn't know that I'd be recording this video. Though I actually screwed up my first semester, and it was pretty sad. I mean, in my first semester, in the midterms, I got sick and I missed some of the mid-semester examinations, and towards the end semester examination, and I got a snake bite, so I missed those, and then I had to give repeat exams, which, to be really frank, maybe did not have went too well. But yeah, I remember the first day I attended the classes, and I can still get those flashbacks. I mean, how come it is 1 year? The day I went to the classes, I had breakfast with a lot of people, we all were talking, and I remember Next day to our orientation was Sunday, and a lot of people, 10-20 people, went to the Shamirpet Lake, had some fun, and there was a lot of people I used to know back then, and God, it was a feeling. And then classes started. There were new teachers, new subjects, everything. And I was a 17-year-old kid. And I'm still a 17-year-old kid, to be honest. I mean, first year खत्म हो गया, but मैं अभी तक 18 साल का नहीं हुआ हूँ. And I came in here, I was 17, I'm still 17, and a year has passed till then. Oh God, this feels too much. I was here, and the first day I stayed in campus, there were very few people who were staying on campus. It was spooky, it was really spooky, and I went to the washroom and I saw something. It was really big. The lights were out for some reason, and it was that thing in the washroom was really big, and I was so scared to look at it, and I did not dare to go into the washroom that entire night. And in the morning, I went into the washroom and realized it was a squirrel. And I got scared of a squirrel. Like, we have a nest of squirrels in our washrooms. If you ever get a chance to visit NALSAR or come to study here, you should actually come to boys hostel too. Well, there are other unpleasant things, obviously, apart from us people. But yeah, there are some pleasant things as well. I remember walking around the campus, taking pictures and posting relentlessly on my Instagram that yeah, finally made it to NALSAR. It all used to seem like a dream. I mean, I did not realize when the mid semesters for first sem came in, and I mean, everything just went as a flash. जैसा कि अरे one day I opened my eyes, I got selected into NALSAR. The other morning I am in NALSAR taking admission. The other morning the classes have ended and I'm writing my mid-semester examinations, which I could not write all of them, obviously, as I mentioned before. And then entrance came in. First sem khatam ho gaya. Then I did an internship. And when I was doing the internship, I used to tell people I'm from NALSAR. Everyone used to jump, oh, you're from NALSAR. NALSAR is such a great college and everything. And till then, it was a dream. And I remember questioning myself in the first semester itself that I used to look at my fifth years. We have tutors. Like the fifth year students are tutors for first, second, and third years. So it is a really good culture at NALSAR, though. And I used to look at them and I used to feel like, how come they managed to go through all of this for 5 years? Like, I used to wonder a lot. Like, how come? I've spent a month here and I'm so done. It's so hectic. There is a lot of study you have to do, and there are a lot of things you have to manage with events, millions of events, and socializing together, adulting, and a lot of other stuff. You have to manage all of this together, and you actually lived in this place for 5 years and you are graduating now. I used to look at them with awe and with a lot of curiosity and maybe a bit of insanity as well. I used to think that, like, how insane are the people? They spent 5 years here, and I mean, what level of insanity do you need to stay 5 years in a law college? And I used to dread that how am I gonna pass 5 years here? I mean, doing a lot of things. But come to here, my first year ends today. And it's too much to take in. I know I'm just yapping, but well, I have a YouTube channel for a reason to yap. But I hope when you're listening to all of this, you might feel motivated to study more for your exams. And also, I'd like to tell you guys one thing: law college is not a bed of roses. Seriously, it's not. There are thorns, a lot, and which are gonna prick you a lot of times at every inch and every single cell of your body. But once you're here, सब हो जाता है. कितना भी मुश्किल हो, कुछ भी हो, you have your seniors to help you out with, and you have your batchmates, you have a ton loads of people at NALSAR to help you out with everything. Like if you are struggling with academics, if you're struggling with the food at the mess, if you're struggling with the jet spray in your washroom, if you're struggling with the relationships, if you're struggling with the friendship, if you're struggling with anything, you go to, like, you can find a person, a perfect person to fix your problem or talk to that problem about. Usually those people are seniors. I remember it's 2nd May today, International Harry Potter Day. Anyways, I remember that quote from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, where Dumbledore says that whoever needs help, whoever needs help, Hogwarts will always be there to help them. And NALSAR is actually this place. It tortures you a lot. Not gonna lie, NALSAR, it as a whole, tortures you a lot because you have to do a lot of things at the end of the day. But again, if you seek help, there is help, and now I feel like 1 साल मेरा खुद निकल गया, बाकी के 4 भी निकल जाएंगे. मतलब this entire year was an emotional roller coaster filled with a lot of adventures. Like, sometimes there were days I was locked in my room doing nothing, like literally locked in my room, not eating, not doing anything. But there were other days I'm hardly getting into my room. I'm staying the entire time outside and doing events, doing quizzes, doing DJ nights and whatnot. And also NALSAR, this is really one good thing about NALSAR. We have DJ nights for everything, like everything. Today our exams are ending, we have a DJ night tonight. So NALSAR is fun and it's love. Yeah, I mean, if I have to describe NALSAR in one word, it's love. Guys, dreams do come true. And when dreams come true, you realize that how pleasant they were as dreams. Well, they were dreams after all, and in reality, it's not like that. But again, at the end of the day, probably how harsh as much as NALSAR has been to me, but it has been as nice to me the same way. I mean, I don't know if I'm making sense, but if I wanted to run away from this place, I also wanted to come here and stay here. When life, I remember in the last year when things used to get too much, I used to go to the NALSAR lake, just sit by, listen to songs, and feel like, what am I fucking doing here? But again, there is another sunset spot. We usually go there. We go to the Shamirpet Lake. Sometimes we just run to the city to escape this place. But this place is home. NALSAR is home. When घर पे कभी कभी होता है ना कि मम्मी डांट देती है, you wanna run away from home and you feel like पार्क में जाके बैठ जाओ तो दिन भर बाहर स्पेंड करोगा. बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यू कम बैक होम, घर पे बना हुआ खाना मिलता है, मम्मी बात नहीं करती तो क्या बात है, क्या हुआ, मतलब घर का खाना मिलता है, and you go to your room and you sleep. And that's home. And that's NALSAR for me. This is my room. कुछ खास नहीं किया मैंने इसमें, मतलब I am a person who decors a lot, but पता नहीं, for some reason I did not do anything in this room. बहुत plants है वैसे तो. And I guess it is the first time recording a video in my room because the lighting issues and everything, and I plan my videos usually. So I record them outside, but again this was not planned, and I've been yapping for so long. So I can already see it's been 15 minutes, 14 minutes and seconds. All in all, I just like to say it to you guys, and a message from your senior for all of the people who are going to come here and who dream to come here and who are appearing for CLAT. भाई यार, मन लगाकर मेहनत करो. Once you are here, it is going to be worth it. Again, won't say NALSAR is a bed of roses, but maybe it's the best bed of thorns available in the world. NALSAR is home. NALSAR is love. And I'm so glad I ended up here. I'm so glad I ended up here. I can't thank God enough that I ended up here. And the first year ends. I can't believe when I'll come next to this campus, I'll be a second year. I mean, I'm still a kid who has no clue what's going around. But yeah, college teaches a lot of things. And if you're still here, thank you so much for listening me yap a lot. And best of luck to all of you. Hope to see you guys here. And if you have any questions, anything at all, drop them into the comment section. And you can text us on Instagram as well. We have our Insta handle as The Legal Vibe. I have my Insta handle as Shorya _0607 SHORYA _0607. You can text me there. And if anything, just let us know. And I'll be bringing a lot more content till my college starts. So I have like 1.5 months. You're going to see a lot more content from my side. So guys, until then, sayonara. Have fun. Best of luck.